Warning, this video contains spoilers for Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Hey everyone, Ravinous here. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood, where last time we finished, what dungeon was this again? The Violet Tides Palace, second dungeon, and that was the side quest, and like, trying to keep them. Shisui of the Violet Tides. We did that last episode. In fact, it was just now, and when I recorded it. So now we just have to talk to our princess here. I know not how to thank you. You saved them, Ravinous. You saved all of them, even the Ruby Princess. While she is uninjured, she is currently unconscious. Shiosai has carried her to Sui no Sato, where she might rest undisturbed. It looks as though it will be a while before she wakes. Before we speak any further, however, let us return to the village. Okay, but we still have that secret of yours that you needed to tell me about. Alright, so let us move on back to the village and get out of this trench. Alright. So, I am speaking to my free company chat, so, alright. Checked. And we will move on. So, after we talk to the princess and turn this in, our next objective is to get back to the main quest. So let's go ahead and turn those trackers back on. There we go. So I turned them off so that way they would be out of the way and not bring up, and not be as distracting. So, we got that done. As we head on back. It's a shame that they don't have a Aetherite in their village that we can teleport back. But, let's see. Alright. Oh, man, I do need to stretch a lot. Okay, here's where our main story quest is going to be. In fact, they are already over there. I do need to stop by here real quick. Because because I grabbed my my new 1-star hunting log between episodes, and one of my targets is these ones without shells. There it is, the naked Yumemis. So we'll go ahead and take them out. A little extra experience. I know we are already level 64 from inside the dungeon. Now let's bring out, Featherfoot. See, now if I go Riddle of Earth, then whenever I get hit, it will, it should reset my Grease Lightning and, increase my my damage resistance. Hey, I only needed one of them, so let us go ahead. And yeah, I only needed one, so we're done here. Let's check our other targets while we're at it, because I still have a bit of traveling to do, just a little bit. There we go. Let's take a look real quick. That's our 2-star. I need my 1-star. Alright, done. Fringes, peaks. Ruby C, we need... Oh, the Anuki again. Okay, well, I'll kill those if I get a chance later. Here we go. So, now we can go here. Yeah, I'll fight those off camera sometime. Please allow me once again to thank you for your help. You may be happy to hear that the palace guards are all slowly beginning to return to their senses. It seems peace has finally been restored to the palace. You saved everyone, including Shiosai, from an untimely death. If only the Ruby Princess would open her eyes, Sui no Sato would be back exactly to the way it was before. I suppose, however, we must be grateful for how well things turned out. Now that the worst of the storm has passed and the tides have begun to calm, it's time I came clean. Alright. Fending. You have more? Hopefully just one. I imagine. The hour of truth is upon us, yet I'm just unsure of where to begin. The Ruby Princess who slumbers on, Perhaps this will be easier to explain if you look upon her as I speak. Please follow me. Here's the truth. Wait a minute, follow me. Okay, over here. I don't see her over here. Shiosai will be bringing her out shortly. He should be but a few moments longer. All right. I imagine you're twin sisters. Oh, Hisui, why do you refuse to open your eyes? Ravinous, there is something you must know. I am not the Ruby Princess's younger sister. In fact, she has no sister. I, Kurenai, am the sole heiress to the throne and the true Ruby Princess. Oh, she's your double then. The slumbering girl before you goes by the name of Hisui and is my dearest friend. We've known each other since childhood. My grace, I'm entirely to blame. Had I been more prepared, more aware, Lady Hisui would not be in this sorry state. You see, a few days ago we received visitors from the outside. They had come to perform a court ritual. To protect the Ruby Princess from any potential dangers, we decided to conceal her true identity. I had her lady-in-waiting Hisui take her place, as she and her highness bear a great resemblance to each other, something owing to the fact that they are distant blood relatives. I was confident that no one would notice the switch. I was right. And that is why, when the proceedings commenced, it was Lady Hisui who became possessed by the terrible fiend they summoned, and now, well, you can see for yourself what has become of her. To mitigate such disaster, severe restrictions on whom can enter and exit Shisui of the Violent Tides have always been in place. In fact, even the Ruby Princess is forbidden by law to leave its gates. When Wraith after Wraith began appearing, however, I was left with little choice. I whisked Her Highness away to the village and had her lie that she was Princess Kurenai, the Ruby Princess's sister. Kurenai was the name I had before my mother passed away, and I assumed the title of Ruby Princess. It was also the name Hisui would call me by growing up. For as far back as I can remember, she was there for me. From the best of times to the worst of times, all the laughter and tears we shared. Hisui, is this where it truly ends? Forgive me, my grace. This is my fault. If only there was a way I could go back and prevent all this. Shiosai, there is nothing to forgive. None of us could have predicted this would happen. You are no more to blame for what has happened than I am. Ravinous, now you know everything. I hope you do not think of any less of me for my lie. Royalty, politics, yada yada yada. Okay, I can't read that because it's in Japanese. The cure to Hisui's condition can only be found above. I know this because, as Ruby Princess, it was my duty to study all available writings at the palace. Very well, my grace. Where would you have us go? No, Shiosai. I shall embark upon this quest on my own. You will be staying here. The people need you to protect them in my absence. Alright. I should go with her. Her Highness has made it clear that she would have me remain behind. Master Ravinous, may you accompany her in my stead. While Lady Hisui's body remains, her soul has long departed. I feared that no amount of rest or magics can cure her. I can only hope that in traveling with you, it'll make it easier for Her Highness to come to terms with the tragic fate of her friend. Until such a time she must face this truth. However, I ask, nay, beg, that you keep her safe. Yep. I don't think she's dead. You may think she's dead. I don't think she's dead. Nope. I'm going to walk to that wall. Alright. So, we're going to help out. And 1 second. Alright, so we need to go over here. So it looks like we have more side quests before we continue on the main quest. Oh well. Are you offering to accompany me on my travels? That is incredibly generous of you. Thank you. I should give you some time to prepare before leaving Suinosai. Please come find me when you're as soon as you're ready to go. Alright. Healing ring. Anybody else? Nobody else? Zoom out. Anybody else? Nope, 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 nope. Okay, we're good. Are you ready to depart? Excellent. Let's make for Onokoro. I believe we will be. I believe we will best be served by beginning our search there. You see, while we have next to no contact with the outside world, we do receive an occasional visit from the Kojin of the Blue. During one such visit, I was given a tome filled with fairy tales. It was old, worn, and from what I understand, written in Kogane. In it was a story about a fisherman who sailed the Ruby Sea. While traveling, he came across a princess who had fallen into a years-long slumber. She was eventually awakened upon taking an elixir of some sort. What intrigues me, however, is the fact that many of the places this fisherman visited exist in the real world. It makes me wonder if perhaps this story is rooted in reality. The tale begins in Onokoro. I trust you will escort me there? Yep. Thank you. Now let us depart without any further ado. Alright. Let us head to Onokoro. Sploosh. Sploosh. Alright, so now we can just head straight there. And be on our way. Up I go. I'm farther out than I thought. Oh, shallows. Alright. Looks like we have a mysterious pirate, too. Alright. God, more technical difficulty. Sorry about that. Quick edit. Alright, back to work. Apologies, my friend, but I will not be able to help you right now. I must give this young lady a tour of our island. So this is Onokoro. It is a lovely place. The people here are incredibly warm. Take this gentleman, for example. As soon as I set foot on the island, he offered to take me on a tour. It's a trap. Huh? What are you looking at? Get lost. Get lost? Why don't you get lost? Wait a minute. I know you. My comrades talk about you all the time. But my apologies, sir. I was only joking with you, of course. One could never be one can never have enough rich and more powerful friends. That is why I approached your young charge. Figured if I had helped her now, someday she'd return the favor should I ever need it. So what brings you to our island? We need a cure of some sort. You're looking to learn more about a fairy tale? Huh. I know nothing of fairies or tales. Perhaps I can direct you into someone who does. There's a fisherman who visits us once a year to hunt for treasure. Some of the men say he's as old as the seas himself. I reckon he, if anyone, would be able to tell you your story. Luckily for you, he just arrived the other day, and you should be able to find him at Quickscape Pier. Thank you for your assistance, sir. We will go speak to him right now. Not to worry, little lady. Just be sure to remember my name and pay me back when time comes. What was your name? I don't know. Ravinous? Did the kind gentleman ever give us his name? No, he didn't. He was a boisterous pirate. Without a name, I'm afraid I'll be unable to send him payment for his help. It's terribly unfortunate, but there is little that can be done. There is little that can be done. Now let us promptly make for Quickscape Pier. We do not want to miss the fisherman. Yep. Alright. Be over this way. Would he be on that boat in the back? Yeah. He's in the boat in the back. Head on that way. Yeah, with early access and everything, you get to technical difficulties. I know, like, this is going up, like, a month after early access and everything, but no, I'm still recording it during early access, so... Well, technically now this part is during the actual Stormblood launch. I had difficulties before because early access. I had to split this episode up into 2 days. Yeah. But, early access, not the smoothest of launches, but, you know, we got this far, and I think we did pretty well. We got nowhere near 70, but you know what? We're working towards it. Is this the right place? This man looks like he could be the fisherman the man from earlier mentioned. Hello there. Is there something you need? I mean, we're looking for fairy tales. A tale of a fisherman in the Ruby Sea. Ah, yes, indeed. It has been a long time since I heard that one. I believe it was my great-grandfather who told me, or perhaps my great-great-grandfather, or perhaps my... Let's see. It doesn't matter who, just tell us already. I'll be nice about this one. Well, it's all well and good, sir, but if you could just tell us please tell us the story. Oh yes, my apologies. Because I wasn't going to threaten the guy. Ugh. Bad taste. Yeah, that'd be the bad taste. Ah yes, my apologies. Let us see if I can remember how it went. Without stuttering all over my words, because, yeah, words fail me. Oh, I very much hope you have not forgotten it. We might never know the whole tale. We might never know the whole tale if you have. The tome I received as a child was tattered. I could only read bits and pieces of the story. I recall now. Once upon a time, there was a fisherman in the island of Onokoro who saved a Kojin of the Blue from the maws of a terrible beast. As thanks, the Kojin offered him a vial of liquid. When taken, it would allow the fisherman to plunge into the far depths of the ocean without drowning. It was there that their journey together began. Ah, that sounds familiar. They visited temples, palaces, and villages under the sea. There, they met all manner of men, women, and creatures, including a beautiful princess who had taken into a deep, deep slumber. According to her, she had been like that for years. Hearing this, the Kojin pulled out another vial containing an ancient Tamibazu potion, which had been passed down to him from his great-grandfather. Or perhaps it was his great-great-grandfather. To continue with the story, upon being given this mixture, the princess was instantly awakened. The moment their eyes met, she and the fisherman fell in love. They were immediately wed in a palace at the bottom of the sea where they lived happily ever after. Thank you, sir, for taking the time to recount that regaling tale. It was truly enlightening. Ravinous, from what we have heard, I can only assume the story took place at Shisui of the Violet Tides. Perhaps we should return to Sui no Sato and see if we cannot dig up any mention of this incident. Again, thank you very much, sir. You're a man of great wisdom. My buffs would have to wear off at an inopportune time. Oh well. I'll have to do that, get more of those between episodes. I don't think I'll be doing much fighting, so I'm not too worried about that. Just my experience for battles buff and my reduced teleport rates. So we will deal with that as things come. But right now, we need to go back into the sea. I don't think the shallows are too, well, shallow here. About here and dive, dive, dive. Oh, but because things have launched today, I do have the Collector's Edition mount. That's minions. That's the wrong menu. I just remembered that. Where are you? You'd be very appropriate for here. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I know you're here. Looking, 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 looking. Damn it, where is she? Oh, there she is. There you are. That's more appropriate for underwater travel. I'm gonna put you there so I can. There we go. This is much better for an underwater mount. All right, and sploosh. Make sure to. I'm unmounting as soon as I hit the barrier. So I don't like the looks of that mount anywhere but underwater. So there's Shiosai. Just have to go over here. There you are. While I know little of what life is like on the surface, it seems to be a lovely place. The people are incredibly kind. I grew up listening to stories about how pirates would slit your throat the first chance they got, but those of Onokoro seemed rather cordial. Though perhaps I have your presence in part to thank for that. Yeah. Shiosai shall be joining us shortly. Most stories in Sui no Sato are passed down orally. He should be able to tell us if any of our stories match the tale the fisherman recounted for us. Alright. What information have you got? A tale of a Hurrian fisherman and a princess were brought together by a Kojin and wed at the palace under the sea? It sounds almost as if the story about Shisui of the Violet Tides. Though the part about the Ruby Princess marrying a Hurrian might be something of an embellishment. To the contrary, my grace, I believe generations back, a Ruby Princess and a Hurrian man were once joined in holy matrimony. The son they bore was said to have almost no scales. Half-breed. Until now, I had considered it to be merely a tale spun by the elders for their grandchildren, yet it is possible that the story is true. Then there is a chance that the remedy also exists. It is not impossible. My Grace, I must apologize to you. If I were being completely honest, I thought all hope for Lady Hisui's recovery was lost. What you tell me, however, has revived my hope. You are a born leader. Through your actions, you have reversed all our fates. That is incredibly kind of you to say, but without this wonderful gentleman beside me, we would have never come this far. Well, that's because I'm a hero, and that's what heroes do. Indeed. Master Kurohi, please accept my deepest thanks. So long as you are here, I can rest knowing that Her Highness and our village will remain safe. Now, my Grace, I suppose you are about to announce your intention to travel to where the Kojino Blue reside in search of this miracle cure. I wish you safe travels. We all have our part to play. Ravinous, at long last I can see the light. Hisui may finally be saved. Yay! And that the quest was a part of your world. Little Mermaid reference. So many Little Mermaid references down here. Well, we are at the bottom of the sea. But we will end this episode here and continue on this search for the fairy tale in the next episode. So, if you enjoyed this, give a like. Any thoughts, comments down below. If you haven't subscribed, click on my beautiful face. If you'd like to support these videos, check out my Patreon. And thank you for watching. Till next time, later.